Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing my next video. Last time we were on here, we built Tarrytown, this big village. And now we're going to head to the Cork Forest and try to get the Master Sword. Oh, there is something I want to do before that, so I need to sell some of my stuff. And it's all the diamonds that he gave us. And some extra ores that I have. We could technically go get a lot of the stuff at the player's house, like buy the bed and all the furniture for the house, but to be honest, I don't really need it at the moment. Okay, the first place we're going to want to head to is actually close over here. It's actually up over there in that canyon. I suppose I wouldn't hurt to walk there. Let's see here. Now we just have to head over here to these cliffs. Okay, there's lightning, so I need to disequip all my metal weapons. Okay. I just realized that the rain's gonna make that climbing that cliff a bit harder. But I do have the Revali scale ability, so it's easy to just fly over them. I said last episode you need 600 rupees and 13 heart containers, which I happen to have both. Here's a place in the game known as the Great Fairy Fountain, which I'm just going to skip all the cutscenes for it. Okay, we unlocked the Great Fairy Fountain, but unfortunately I don't have enough materials to really go through upgrading a lot of my armor, so for now stuff will have to stay at level 1. There's another Great Fairy Fountain, which we'll be activating later in the video, or off camera. Now you're going to want to head to the Woodland Stable, so we're just going to head over there. Okay, we're here now, and there's no lightning, so I can just go back and equip all my metal weapons that I had. Here we go. I'll probably fight some enemies off camera and get the stuff needed to upgrade my armor. Which, if y'all don't know, upgrading your armor makes it have better defense, which when you're wearing that specific armor set, you'll take less damage from enemies. Now we just gotta go get our horse. We have our horse now. Now we're going to be heading to the Cork Forest, which we just got to go on this path. This part in the game is a bit tricky though, so you're going to have to kind of follow on closely what I'm doing, but we're not there yet. The orange tower right there, if you want to, you can unlock that. It's a bit tricky to get up there, but there is an actual route to getting to the top of the tower, but there are a lot of enemies over there, so it can make it hard to get it. But it can technically make it a bit easier for you to help you get to the Cork Forest. But even yet, it's not mandatory as long as you follow this guide. Okay, we're almost here now, and we've made it. We're gonna head into here. You're going to want to have your horse for this and a torch. So just keep those two things in mind. You can't really go off path without the player getting lost and returning back to their checkpoint. So you just have to be a bit careful of that. But we're just simply following these torches. Hi. Yeah, my horse is going crazy. Go to that one right there. You can see some of them in the background over there, which that's where we're going to be heading next. Okay, once you get to here, it'll be your checkpoint. Now we gotta head on over this way. You're going to head back over here. And if you look over there, it's a bit hard to see, but you want to look for those regular trees, not the scary ones right next to the player with the scary faces. So what we're going to do here is literally charge towards that tree. The game will try to fog out the player, but that's why we used our horse, just to make it go quickly. Now, all we have to do now is follow the regular trees back to the cork forest. Alrighty. Now we're just gonna go inside this canyon. Of course, when you get to the cork forest, first thing you should do is get the shrine, which, if I am correct, I believe that was the last village. Meaning, once you get the shrine here, you have all the villages unlocked, depending if you follow this guide step by step. Which is pretty much an important game moment that the player will see. Where they'll unlock the Master Sword. But you need the 13 heart containers in order to do that. But as usual, the shrine will be in where it always is. It's just going to be around here. This shrine's a bit of a hard one. There are some guides on YouTube though. So if you want to, you could check those out. Although I don't have any guide videos on them. We have the shrine now. And we're only here for the Master Sword. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that Quirk Hestu, he'll stay here now forever. Like, you won't find him at the stables anymore. Well, there's going to be a lot of cutscene stuff when you try to pull it, so I'll just skip all of them. Well, now the Great Deku Tree is talking to us, which he has a bunch of pink leaves. It's cool though, because if you're on the outside of the forest, you just see this big cloud of smoke with these pink leaves on the top of it, which the leaves are from this giant tree. Well, we should be able to pull it now. Make sure you're on full health, and now we're just going to pull it. If you didn't get the Master Sword, if you let go right now, it'll actually restore all of your health, so you can kind of use it as a way to restore your health. Here we go. We have the cutscene of Blink getting the Master Sword. This is probably like the one cutscene I'll show. Well, I think I've shown some other ones, perhaps, not that sure. We got the Master Sword. Well, now the game restores all our health, and we have the Master Sword. Regularly, it does 30 damage, which to be honest isn't that high, as we actually have this hammer that does 31 damage, Daruk's does 60. There's a lot of better weapons in the Master Sword, but if you have the DLC, you can put the Master Sword back into its pedestal. You have to teleport back here though, like teleport to the shrine over there, and then the game will reload and you'll be able to put the Master Sword in for the trial, but that's only if you have the DLC. Master Sword, unlike other swords, cannot be dropped, so you can't try it. And if you try throwing it, it'll fire out a beam, which does a good amount of damage. I think it does like 10 damage. But when you upgrade it to max level, it does 20. Okay, well, you have the Master Sword now. So we gotta get to the next Fairy Fountain. Which for this one, you're just gonna want to teleport to Kakariko Village. Now that we teleported to Kakariko Village, now we just need to head to the Fairy Fountain. When you get multiple Fairy Fountains, you can upgrade your armor even more times. There are a total of 4 of them in the game, which I'm just showing you all the 2 easy ones to get to. But they don't do anything if you get different ones. It depends on what order you do get them then. The first one that you find will ask for 100 rupees, then they'll ask for 500 rupees, which is why you need that 600 rupees in order to get both of them. I'm just going to skip the cutscenes as usual. Well, we have the next one. Well, we have the Master Sword and a lot of the regular in-game stuff. I think next episode we should be able to just go to Ganon and defeat him, thus finishing the series. So for the next video, I'd recommend getting like a few meals, upgrading your armor, like at least to level 1, and bringing a lot of arrows and bows with you, as this will pretty much be the final fight in the next episode. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode today, so please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Goodbye.